I also like I believe in like the negative spirits. I also do believe in like angels and things like that. And like you hear a lot of like miracle stories.
I never thought about that, honestly. Like the presence of angels.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, I like believe in God. Like I'm Christian, so like I believe that like angels, like God can like send an angel down like to Earth for a specific purpose.
That's
You know?
tough.
Yeah.
I don't know why that thought has never come to my mind.
Exactly.
I don't know why.
Danielle and I were actually just talking about this last night. It's so funny that it comes up. I was like, I wonder if ever in my lifetime I'll like meet an angel or like have met an angel. And when I like say that, I mean like most of the time you hear stories of people like they'll run into someone like a stranger on the street and like kind of like what you were saying before, like they'll something will happen that'll like save their life or like something small, and then they'll like never see that person again, never hear of them, like.
Ooh.
And I genuinely believe like that could be like an angel, you know what I mean? Like for example, like someone you'll be driving, or kind of like what you said, like you'll be crossing the street, maybe someone will like ask you for directions and then you'll just barely miss like a collision or something like that because you were like late, something like that.
That's crazy.
Or like
Have you ever had a moment like that?
No, not that I can think of, but I have heard things about like 9/11 and stuff. A lot of things like that happened where people would just happen to run late that day and then like miss like they could have died if they had been on time, and someone will be like, hey, I need directions.
Everything happens for a reason.
Exactly.
Do you believe that everything happens for a reason? Everything?
Yes.
Yeah, but I believe that, but how about those bad things that just seem to have no reason?
I
just tell myself there's a greater impact.
I do believe that. Like even the negative things. Like speaking of that, do you know like Bethany Hamilton?
Sounds familiar.
She's the surfer that got her arm bitten off.
Oh.
She was like a pro surfer and she got her arm like ripped off. And sorry. No, like I watched a Soul Surfer, like I love that movie. She got attacked by a shark one day, completely ripped off her arm, and she thought her career could be destroyed, and like it almost was, but because she was like so talented and so like determined and super driven, like she was able to like come back and be an even like better surfer with one arm. And there was an interview where they were like, if you could like go back and not go surfing that day and like not have your arm bitten off, would you? And she said no, because then she wouldn't be able to serve as an inspiration for like and reach that many people that she did with two arms. You know what I mean? And so I think it's like, at least in the documentary, or what wasn't a documentary, but it was a movie that was based on what happened. Like she was like, I don't see what good could come out of this. You know, like I had my whole career ahead of me and now my arm is gone. But she was able to reach so many more people with one arm than she ever could with two. And I think that's really interesting. Like that's just one example.
My arm.
That's just one example, but I do believe even negative things like that, there are positive things that are greater. You know?
Yeah, because it's so easy it's not easy to connect the dots forward, but looking back, it's always easy to connect the dots.